Hallelujah. Young people, y'all all right? Y'all been in revival all week, huh? Y'all been in revival all week? How's it been? It's been good? Y'all been digging into the Word and learning more about Christ and what He's did for you, especially after Easter Sunday. What a week to kind of just go after God, right? And I mean, that's why I love the fellowship of the saints, because even if I don't feel like it by the time I leave this place. See, it's funny because even as young people, trust me, like I was there, but I know y'all going through some stuff for real now. And it's so easy to be distracted from the things of God. Can we be real for a second? So when we come together, man, it's not just because we're doing it because mommy and daddy said to do it, but it's because we ought to have a heart to do so. A heart to do so. I just want to thank a man of this house, the pastor of this house, and the youth ministry. I have not been here since y'all built this thing. Sheesh. It's like man, I don't even know. I just want to walk around a little bit. I was over there in the gray building when y'all had the sanctuary over there, and it's been, man, this is amazing. So God is really doing an amazing work here as well. But I'm not going to be before you long. We're going to do 2 songs. We'll come back and do something a little bit later. We're just here to glorify God. Is that cool? Yeah, man. God is, yeah. I love when my grandma, she says, when you think of the goodness of Jesus and all that He's done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah. Let me expound upon that. Yeah, God is in this place. I feel Him now. Because the second that you just think on the things that He's done for you, nothing can ever stop you from worshiping Him. Young people, Satan is after you right now. The fact that you're here, he's upset. And I'm ready to fight with you right now through our praise and through our worship. Let me tell you this. If Satan can take away your praise and he can take away your worship, and I'm not just talking about what we're about to do here. I'm talking about out there when you're at home. If he can take away your time and your intimate time with Christ, he's got you. So never stop. When we do this while we're here, this is just an encouragement. So when we get together and we're jumping around, like we're about to sweat for the next 5 minutes, that's cool. But after the sweat, what happens? After the jumping around, what happens? I want to encourage you, even as we worship today, this is something even where I am. I'm 27 years old now. And what God is encouraging me, He said, don't just come to church, even when this is a great thing to do, but don't just come and do it. Make a covenant with me every time you decide to worship. What am I willing to give away? You really want to know how you can know Jesus? Jesus says this. He says, if you really want to know me, you got to know Him. You got to know Him in His resurrection. You got to know Him in His suffering, but you also got to know Him in the crucifixion, meaning there was a sacrifice that had to die in order for Him to be able to go through the process, which this is what He's saying. He says, you got to die to some things. And you got to not only die to it, but die to it for real. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like y'all say, I ain't gonna do it no more, and then we go in. I'm right there with you. I'm trying to tell you. My friends, James will tell you. I'm right where you are. I promise you, I'm right where you are. But the worship, your heart is what God is looking after. I just want to put that in your spirit. Now we can go crazy for God. Y'all ready? All right, cool. Y'all ready? Man.